6. Magic gloves. Darth Vader's right glove that covered his cybernetic hand was constructed using Skira Khan's indestructible Sith amulets. The gauntlets itself, both of them, were also made of a micronized Mandalorian iron weave to protect Vader against lightsaber attacks, as well as helping him deflect a direct hit from a blaster, as we saw him do against Han Solo in Empire Strikes Back, and something I hope we get to see in the new Solo movie. 7. Homeostasis. Now, while the human body can upregulate temperatures or downregulate if it needs, this was also the situation with his suit. You can imagine, the suit gets very hot and sweaty. It took care of that problem. The suit was equipped with a sensitive temperature regulation system, which could be controlled by a function box on his belt. The unit was powerful enough to allow Vader to walk the surface of Hoth or the sands of Tatooine without any discomfort, keeping out all the sand. 8. The itch. Vader's entire body was burned. That means that his skin was gone, as we saw in Revenge of the Sith. To fix this major problem, he was given artificial skin, a type of synthetic skin, that substituted what was seared from his bone on Mustafar. The main issue with this was that it itched incessantly, to the point that it drove him insane with discomfort, and his body needed to be periodically cleansed and scrubbed by droids of necrotic flesh. I don't even want to imagine what that smelled like. 9. Boots. While his boots looked cool and combat ready, they actually had a lot of unseen purposes. The boots contained durasteel that hinged on the sides of the foot of the boot to allow him to walk. The soles also contained a ferromagnetic core which could be activated by Vader's mouth-operated controls to generate strong magnetic fields that would help him cling to starship hulls, turning him into Spider-Man kind of whenever he wanted. 10. Strength. Leaving my favorite one for last, Vader's suit had a lot of drawbacks and pains. We know this, as I just listed. However, it gave him inhuman strength. With the aid of his powerful force abilities, he was an unstoppable force, pun intended. He could go as far as tweaking his mechanics in his body to give him more or less force, physically speaking. For example, in the novel The Rise of Darth Vader, he talks about tweaking his forearms and hands to the point of being able to crush the impenetrable hilt of his lightsaber. If anything were to fall on him, he'd be okay, and then press it off himself. As for lifting a human straight over his head, well, we all know that's no problem.